What's going on, guys? Welcome to Final Fantasy Review this video, and this is going to be a Treacherous Warlord Odin S+ clear. Now, we're not going to be doing a lot of damage, but we'll get you the S+. So, this is a budget build as much as you possibly can. There's a lot of replacements, but you need 60% fire resistance on everybody. So however you want to do that is up to you. We have Noctis here, who was pickable by the New Vision ticket, and I think a lot of people pulled for him. So you have Noctis here. It's 800% jump damage, 300% human killer. That's all you really need. His vision card, of course. Assassin Shadow with 100% provoke. However you want to do that. 100% evasion, 100% provoke, however you need to do that. And also 60% fire resistance, of course. I'm not going to mention it anymore. Everybody needs 60% fire resistance. And then his Brave Shift form, just a damage dealer, just as long as he has something, because this could be, you know, a lot of things. So no vision card on him at all. He's just there as damage. Clam and Axstar, they have as much. I think they have 300% human killer, and just attack and dual wielding build, of course. Not much else to say on that. We have our holy user. We're not going to use. You can reflect if you want to, if you're able to do that. This build is not going to be using reflect though, so we're not using a brave shift form at all. We're just sticking to our base form. So I just auto geared her for MP, and I gave her some fire resistance. Vinera has LV fill equipment, so she can use a brave shift form wound burst. But other than that, she's just built for burst fill rate. And then on the brave shift form, she's built with some human killer, some low burst damage. I tried not to use too much low burst damage stuff, so she's not even at 300%, but she has 300% human killer. I tried using not a whole lot of stuff because this is a budget build, of course. So a lot of this stuff is obtainable. Elena, of course, which is the cornerstone of this this team here. She's really needed for that one thing that she has. So anyways, let's get into the fights. Right off the bat, 3 of our units are going to be defending this turn. So Aerith will be defending, Vinera will be defending, and Cleom and Axstar will be defending. Elena will be going to start with our Brave Shift form and Crystal Fragmentation, and also protection of the Azure Crystal. We're going to double cast, and we're going to use the Katana in Peril. We're also going to use Concealing Shadow. Noctis is going to shift over and unlock his modifier buffs. So armor gear. We're using armor gear on that. So the first turn's really easy, right guys? That was really easy. Not much you need to really do there. Oh, I forgot to mention 1,000 needles in a brave shift form. Sorry about that. Whoops. That's a detail that you really need to do as well. Put the 1,000 needle in a brave shift form. So you want to start off with a 1,000 needles, because you're gonna be doing 100 chain this turn. So Noctis and Vinera and Shadow and Elena are all going to be doing SR chaining to get 100 chain this turn, so you don't have to worry about it later. So you need to do 1,000 needles now, or 10,000 needles. Sorry about that. So whatever you need to do, I'm just going to do the weakest chaining possible. This boss is so tanky that it really doesn't seem to matter too much. It really doesn't. But we're just going to do this and go at it. Or he's going to shift over because it's not an elemental. World Cleave, and Cleom and Axstar is going to use Assassin's Distance. As long as you get 100 chain, you're good. Then you don't have to worry about it for the next time. The next time you're going to be doing damage, which is on turn 5. Alright, good. 100 chain's been achieved, guys. Turn 3. Noctis is going to shift over. This is just from habit. because he's gonna be using his all of his armor gear charges. But just to make it convenient, you're starting, you shift over to his brave shift form and do all of those. Shadow's just gonna mirage. That's it. Flame and Nexstar is going to use Pitch Black Performance now. Aerith is going to use Radiant Prayer. Or, sorry about that, shift over and use Radiant Prayer. Vinera is going to defend this turn actually. And Elena is going to use Crystal Fragmentation, Refraction, sorry about that. Pretty easy so far though, right guys? So it's all preparing. Don't be afraid of this, by the way. I know it looks scary, but you'll be fine. That's why we have the 60% fire resistance up for this part here. Because even if he imperils for 60%, which is the imperil, we're good. We're good. So turn 4, use Aerith Olympus first. Then you can jump with Noctis. I'll have him do it last. We are going to use, since Claim and X aren't doing anything this turn, we're going to go ahead and Elixir Assassin Shadow so that you can chain next turn. And he's going to do Concealing Shadow. And the Katana Imperil will last for one more turn. Elena is going to go ahead and use Piercing Prism. This will help out Noctis' damage. And Vinera or whoever, or Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is useful as well if you want to use Gilgamesh. I know this is kind of weird for me to say this now, at this point in the video, but now Noctis will jump. Next turn, be prepared to do the damage, guys. It's gonna be very hard for me. I'm gonna try my best. I was able to do this in a test run. But it is very difficult to do an emulator, guys, with no macro. Holy is going to be enabled. Vinera is going to Brave Shift and use her Lone Burst. Not that. Come on. Beetlelight and Triple Cast SR. Remember, guys, we don't have to worry about the 100 chain anymore now. And he's going to Brave Shift. He's going to Triple Cast SR. Where are those shadows buffs at, by the way? Harmonic Agato on Clam and Nexstar. Alright. Let's try and emulate. This might be a little bit difficult, but follow my lead with this. Aerith. And chaining. And Vinera. And Noctis. Well, that last one didn't hit on the mark, but you will do a better job than me. Yeah, that's around the same amount of damage I was doing anyways, guys. But you'll do a much better job than me, because I'm running an emulator with no macros like you keep mentioning. So you'll do a way better job than me. You got the S+, guys, and I also apparently got a better score. Apparently. I have no idea how that happened. Okay, I guess if you literally follow my lead and make mistakes, you'll get a better score than your previous perfect one, perfect trial run. So that's the clear, guys. That's the S+ clear. Don't expect to be hitting billions of damage. This is just a clear to get the S+ of getting this one done, and that's it. That's all you care about. This is what this video is for. Now, if you care about getting a much better score, I'm gonna try my best in getting a very big damage score in the next video that we do Dark Visions, guys. So make sure you tune into that. Make sure you like the video leave a like on this video, because this is a lot of work to do this. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you, and hope to see you in the next one. Peace. Also, Gilgamesh is you can use Gilgamesh instead of Vinera. Again, I'm just gonna mention that. Okay, now peace.